EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Today we're ready for what should be a good one. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olsen. Joshua Carty will get it underway. Off we go from Southern California. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And this will wind up a Vikings first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They'll stay on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Now McCarthy. You let this go deep for Jefferson. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 now from the 36. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the 1st down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain there of 11. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st down, Minnesota.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. No touchdown, but they are close. It's going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Hey.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Unloads downfield, looking for Nacua. That is a big play for L.A. It's a gain of 49.
A 49-yard gain. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Head to 60, head to 60, Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Back to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Rams. Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will level things out at 7 apiece.
7. Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
On play action, here's McCarthy. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Head to 60, head to 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. In motion, it's Jefferson. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That one complete to Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. Incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And out. It's 4th down.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. First down. He'll take this down to the 47. Jonathan Allen, the big man from the interior, with the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
3rd, they need 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for the Rams. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll try the right side this time. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down, they need 3. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. Whoa.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Wide on the RPO to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
At the 10-yard line.
Let's go now.
He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And he's got it at the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's going to try it here again. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Down and 7.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Rams first down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
16-yard line.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready up. Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, LA.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Joshua Carty.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. This returnable from the 4. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred. On an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. Going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Forced out wide. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now McCarthy. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
A loss of 6 yards.
To throw is McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. They'll put Addison in motion. 3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. To the air once more is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And this offensive line just has no answer. Right now, it's another sack. Jared Verse getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the aggressiveness of taking the shot there, but the downside is, Mike, when you find yourself backed up this close to your own end zone, now it brings up 4th down. That is not an enviable situation to find yourselves in. You either got to punt this ball away and play field position, or if you keep that offense out there, you better have a play you feel really good about.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Caught by Nacua on the out route. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Ball on the 30 now. They go. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the
Here's
Rams.
Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll look to throw. This one is caught by Addison. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the safety, Cameron Curl. And the Rams are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Hey, check that. Let him go.
Now give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. It's a big
They face 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 36-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
Down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Stephanie! Rocco 80! Motion!
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So it's a win here for the Rams. They are moving on in these playoffs. They won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round.